Hey everybody, I'm Jack Reeder with Future Pastimes. I'm one of the designers on the Chome and Rich S expansion, which was the second expansion for the classic Dune board game, the 2019 edition. And one of the variants in that expansion is something called leader skills. Now these are cards that you are dealt at the beginning of the game, and you're going to pick one to apply to one of your leader discs. And that leader disc is going to have a special, unique skill. It will also give you either another advantage or pump up your other leaders in some way. I'm doing a weekly deep dive on each of the leader skills, and this week we're looking at Rihani Decipherer. And in the description, I'll have more information linked to another video that goes specifically into how leader skills work and how they're drawn. So the Rihani Decipherer, this is sort of a Bene Gesserit style skill, but in the game, any faction can get this skill and apply it to one of their leaders. So the way it's going to work is you're going to have the skill applied to one of your leader discs who will be out in front of your shield so everybody knows who that leader is. And while it is out front, your other leader skills will trigger the top effect. And the bottom effect is when that specific leader is in battle. So the top effect here is if you win a battle, secretly peek at 2 random cards in the trader deck, then reshuffle it. So what that is going to do is give you some important information. Now, if you're lucky, you're going to draw one of your own leaders, and you'll have information about knowing that that leader is safe. They are not anybody's traitor. And if it's a game with the Tleilaxu, you'll know that the Tleilaxu do not have them as a face dancer. They could show up later on as a face dancer, but they'll almost certainly never show up as somebody's traitor. There are some effects, depending if you're using other variants, but for the most part, you will know something about that leader. If it's not one of your own leaders, though, it is important information. It's information that you could potentially sell. It may be one of your allies' leaders, or it may be the leader of somebody that you want to get into an alliance with so that you can let them know about a safe leader. But yes, if you're hard up for spice, you may be able to sell that information to a faction to let them know that they have a specific safe leader. And you may want to start off with, well, how much is everybody willing to spend for that information before you say, hey, Emperor, do you want to know which one of your leaders is safe? Because maybe the Emperor would be willing to pay more before knowing that that player is the one. It will depend on your table. Now, if this is your leader, the one that actually is the Rihani Decipherer, and they are in battle, the effect is a little bit different. So instead of that top effect, what's going to happen is if you win the battle, and of course this leader would need to survive it. If they don't survive the battle, this doesn't have any effect at all. But if you win the battle, you may draw 2 trader cards from the deck. So you're not just peeking, you're drawing them into your hand. Keep 1 card by revealing an unused trader card you hold and then shuffling it and the other card you drew back into the deck. So ideally, you're going to be able to use this to maybe get a different trader card. You're still going to get information, and that information is going to be useful, but you are going to be revealing a trader card that you have not revealed. So you may end up keeping the one that you originally chose, and you'll have to reveal something else along with another of the cards that you just drew. So it has some limitations, but in best case scenario, let's say that you've already that leader was killed, for example. You had Chani as a traitor, and now she's in the tanks, and the Tleilaxu aren't in the game. She's probably staying in the tanks for the rest of the game. So you're like, well, that's not going to be very useful. But then you'll be able to reveal Chani and then keep a new traitor that nobody knows about. So that could be very useful. So that is what you get out of the Rihani Decipherer. So if you have any other questions about this or any other leader skills, let me know in the comments. And we will keep diving in on the rest of the leader skills in the coming weeks. That's it for this one, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.